Hello, my loves! Welcome to the 12th episode of Soy. A lot of dating insecurities to me are more on the funny, lighthearted side, just because when you look back at the mistakes you've made when it comes to dating and that perpetuates insecurities, usually in hindsight, they're kind of funny and they're nice to acknowledge because dating insecurities aren't really commonly talked about because like the topics I've done in my other soys are like I'm single or my crush doesn't like me back, and those aren't topics that people readily talk about because it puts them in a vulnerable spot, and then they're worried about how they'll be perceived when you talk about those things because there's the whole stigma around dating and about needing to have experience by like our ages, and it's just like a harder topic to bring up. So that's why I like to do soys on them, because why not? So this week's insecurity pops up into my head as, why did I give that person my time? Which can sound kind of harsh, maybe mean even, but I don't think it's wrong to realize that you deserved better. But the reason why this thought is an insecurity for me, because when you look back at like who it is that you decided to dedicate your time and efforts to, and you realize that it was ultimately to someone that didn't deserve you, you're just like, why did I do that? Like, why did I not value myself more? How come I didn't stand my ground when it comes to articulating what it is that I want out of a relationship? I always say that I don't have a lot of dating experience, which I don't, but it's been like sprinkled throughout my college life with those experiences, and like also just being able to observe like other people, family and friends. I feel as though only as of recently have I realized what it is that I want and deserve out of a relationship. So that means the encounters I've had in the past, most of them amounted to be mistakes or even like questionable decisions on my part. That could lead to insecurities because obviously you wonder like, why did I do that? You wonder whether or not you have a solid like understanding of your self-worth, or whether or not you have the confidence to voice that understanding of your self-worth to others. And I feel like another reason why this is an insecurity, at least for me, is because I see a lot of people who get into relationships and right away it's like really good and it's healthy. But for me, at least, I feel like my dating experiences and what I've learned from it, usually the learning process has been like trial by error. I know I'm not the only one who who has those moments where you're just like doing really random chores or activities or just like doing whatever, and you suddenly get a thought or a memory about someone from your past, and then you're just like, why? And you just want to like push it away and like forget that you did that because it makes you feel silly and stupid inside for having done that. But in certain cases, it's better to have regrets from having done too much as opposed to having done too little. I feel like who it is that we decide to give our time to, it often kind of like goes hand in hand with where we're at in our own self-love journeys. Like say you just started that journey or you're early on, you're more likely to give time to people who are less deserving. But as you make your way along that road of discovering the importance of self-love and finding self-love, you're gonna start more effectively weeding through the people who you can have in your life, and you'll start handpicking the ones that truly are worth your time. And if you don't have many experiences yet, that's no reason to worry or to be insecure either, because we're young. And whether you believe it or not, plenty of people are gonna come and go in your life, and you'll have time to make mistakes and make good decisions and learn from them equally. Yeah. Well, that's all I got for you this week. So until next time.